Hey guys, it's Jake here, and today I'm bringing you guys Mw3 Map Analysis, the first ever episode for Modern Warfare 3. Today we're going to be talking about the map Dome, and for anyone who is unaware of this series, I pretty much started in Black Ops, and it's a short little mini-series I do where I pretty much go through every single map and teach you guys how to improve on that map. I show you guys jump spots, lines of sight, grenades and stun spots, and pretty much just a map overview for all the different game modes, and just show you where the spawns are and show you where some good spots to kill people are from and great lines of sights, things like that. Unfortunately, today we do not have any grenade or stun spots because Dome is such a small map that you can literally chuck a grenade and almost guarantee to hit if you know what you're doing in the game. So I'm sorry for that, but without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so we're here with some jumps and spots and lines of sights. Let's get started with up here first. This spot is, it's a very generic spot. A lot of people know it, but what a lot of people don't know, or don't even use actually, is that you can shoot through here and you have a full cover of your head. People can't really see your head. You just kind of have your gun peeking through here and you can pick guys off from there. Another great thing you can do is lay down and pick guys off. Of course, you may be a little bit more vulnerable from your back because you might not be able to get up as fast, but if you know you have cover from the back, definitely you want to be laying down. Same thing goes for here as well. You can pick guys off if they're spawning here. Maybe you have ADOM or whatever it may be, and you can just pick guys off as they come up this hallway. Of course, you can lay down as well, and if you do move over a little bit, you can even get a really great shot at anyone who's coming from over here. This is actually a really awesome spot. Let's go over to the next one. Here we have this little spot over here by the Jeeps. I'm probably sure you guys know a lot of people like to hang out here. But what people don't know is that if you sprint and jump, you can get on this bumper, which I'm on right now, and as you can see guys over here who you might not be able to see without being right out in the open. So if you just want to jump up on it and kneel, maybe not, I don't know, whatever you guys want to do that makes you feel more comfortable. You are pretty vulnerable from your back and all the people that may be up here, over there, wherever they're coming from. I'm going to say they are very vulnerable, but if it's like a 3v1 in search and destroy and you're just trying to look around and see if you can get a higher view on the guy, this is a great spot to be without being extremely obvious. Okay, so here's another little spot. This spot is not the most practical spot in the world, I'm not going to lie, but if you know they're spawning here, you have teammates on your backs covering you, this is also a great spot because you have guys who are running through over there and you have great cover and it's really easy to just pick guys off. Okay, so here's our next spot. This is an awesome spot, one of my favorite spots on this map. You jump up on these little crates. It says A to jump up. Sometimes it doesn't, but you can jump up there. So just look around here, and you have a great cover of anyone who may be shooting at you, as well as you're really not that vulnerable. Only your head's up, so it's a good head glitching spot, and you can pick off plenty of guys. Of course, you are, again, vulnerable from the back. A lot of these spots in this map seem to make you very vulnerable from the back. I guess the game developers did that, but, it's not a bad idea. I agree with it. Okay, so here's another really great spot, one of the last spots I have. Again, not a very practical spot, but it's definitely going to help you out if you know you have people coming here and they're just running right around this corner. You really not even, they would never know you're here, honestly. You would never know that someone's actually here unless they came and turned around and saw you. But, you can just shoot from right here, pick any guy who may be running over. And again, a pretty cool spot. Okay, so here we have another spot. This is a cool little jump that you can get to. So you just kind of get in this corner here and you just jump up onto this. And then if you just move over a little bit to your right, you can get up on these cushions. And I don't see the purpose of it unless you're just trying to pick guys off from here. If you want to be a little campy, if you're on a kill streak, I guess this is a cool spot to be in, but again, it's not the most practical. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys a map overview for the different game modes on Dome. As you can see, we're starting off with Search and Destroy, and there in red and blue, those are the starting off spawns. And then in yellow, we have the bomb site, and A and B right there, the two bomb sites are marked on the screen as well. If you're wondering where I got this picture, it's actually from Call of Duty Elite, so it's really helpful. So keep that in mind if you're looking for it. It's from Call of Duty Elite. But let's keep moving on to the next spot we have here. This is Domination. As you can see, there's the A, B, and C. There's nothing much to it other than that. I mean, there's your two spawns in red and blue, but it is Domination, so the spawns won't always be the same. It all depends on where the other team is and what flags you have at the time. But over here, now we have Capture the Flag. excuse me, demolition. What am I saying? So as you can see, demolition is very similar to search and destroy in where the bomb sites are and the spawns. And in demolition, you are very, very constricted with your spawns. So you're going to spawn in a very small area, probably very close to where that mark is or right where it is. So keep that in mind for spawn trapping, and definitely that will help you out if you're trying to spawn trap with a full team or whatever it may be. Okay, now we should have capture the flag. I was trying to remember it before I saw it on the screen. My bad, guys, but let's keep moving. As you can see there, in red and blue, we have the spawns as well as red and blue. Those are where the two flags are that you can grab and capture and take to the other side. There's really not much to say for capture the flag. The map is very, very confined at where you will spawn because it is capture the flag. You'll probably spawn in that same area, and of course the flags aren't going to move, so that's where they will be. Okay, now we're here with headquarters, and as you can see on the screen, there's no set spawn for this, and that's because headquarters is always changing depending on what bomb site you have to cover or what headquarters you have to cover or plant or whatever it may be. So the spawns are all different, but as you can see on the screen in red, all those little marks are all the different spots where the headquarters will be. And I'm pretty sure they all go in a certain order, so maybe if you study this, you'll know where to go before it even is time to get to it. Okay, but now last we have sabotage. And here in sabotage, as you can see in yellow, the bomb starts off in the very middle. Pretty predictable, obviously that's where it would start off. And then in red and blue, those are the two spawns. The spawns, again, in this game mode are probably very constricted, so you will spawn in that general area. Unless someone's sitting in your spawn, you probably will spawn somewhere else. But keep that in mind, and let's move on to the next thing I want to show you. Okay, I lied. I do not have anything left to show you guys. I'm sorry, but this is the end of the video. I know you're all so sad. As you can see on the screen there, you can go ahead and click on that little annotation spotlight thing and go watch a video where I did a jumps and spots on Seatown. It's pretty helpful. It's not a map analysis, but it is just jumps and spots, and I would definitely recommend going over there and checking it out. If you guys could please leave a rating on this video, that would be much appreciated. I actually do work really, really hard in these videos, and I'm going to try and put them out weekly, if not even more, if you guys keep these ratings up on these videos. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a rating. Even a favorite would be really appreciated, and peace out, guys.